Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is in though? And we back talking sports. So, um, man, we got Michigan. Yeah, we got Michigan. Basically, I'm shocked, bro. Michigan has been putting belt to ass to people. Like, and as you know, I root for anything that has to do with Michigan. But, um, in basketball, I normally root for Michigan State and Michigan. But 9 times out of 10, I'll probably be rooting for Michigan State. But I don't have a problem with Michigan. That's for sure. I know you'd be like, you can't root for. Yes, I can. I can root for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Michigan and Michigan State. So Michigan State football team is just trash. So why would anybody root for them? But in basketball, Michigan State has always been really good, and Michigan has been kind of right behind them. But this year, Mars Sports, shout out to him. He's a real small creator. Uh, I just thought I seen him do a video about Michigan, and so I wanted to check it out because I probably got to get what I'm saying, all the numbers down and everything because PSA. I will be talking about college hoops and who the best freshmen are and more Michigan content. You know what I'm saying? I'm adding things to my channels. We're gonna be more than just the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be hoops wherever. You know what I'm saying? College hoops, NBA. You know what I'm saying? After what the NFL did to Shador, I thought about covering the NFL. I will never cover the NFL. Never. But let's get it, man.
Basketball isn't just back. They're built to win the whole thing this year. This season's already underway, and we're starting to see exactly how all these pieces fit together into a legitimate national title roster. Size, shooting, toughness, and multiple playmakers. This team checks every single March Madness box. Let's break down why the Wolverines are built for a deep run by looking at the core guys who make them so dangerous in March. Yaxel Ledenborg is the tone setter for this Michigan team.
I like him, bro. I like him. I watched a little bit of him when I started seeing that Michigan was putting belt to everybody. Gonzaga, Auburn. I'm like, bro, these ranked teams they putting belt to. I'm talking about beating them by 30. Yaxel, he had 29 the other night versus Maryland. We got 3-point shooters everywhere. It looked like we got multiple guys that can break you off the dribble and and get to the hole. Man,
The guy who brings that old school toughness every single night. At 6'9", 240, he's a physical forward who attacks the glass like every rebound is his, giving Michigan constant second chance opportunities. Offensively, he does all the dirty work, setting punishing screens, sealing inside, and finishing through contact in the paint. He doesn't need plays drawn up for him to impact winning. His energy, effort, and
that's the best thing. That's why he's our number one. When you don't need plays drawn up for you to get a bucket, that's how you know. And dropping 29 in a college game is not you know what I'm saying, because you got multiple guys that are very good on the team. You know what I'm saying, especially if you had a blue blood or you had a high prestige college. Devin Booker came off the bench at Duke, and look at him. You know what I'm saying? So averaging like people averaging 15, 18 in college, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So when you average 20 plus like K did, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have the exact talent around him. Like if he would have went to Duke, he probably would have averaged like 12 or 13. But with Michigan, we like I believe we like a middle of the pack type of, you know what I'm saying, college basketball school. I don't think we with the Dukes and you know what I'm saying I don't think we like with the Dukes and you know what I'm saying, UCLA's all time stuff like that. But we have made our mark for sure. And I think we back for sure.
Activity naturally generate points. Defensively, he can guard multiple positions, bang with bigs, and still switch onto wings when Michigan wants to turn up the pressure. In March, when games turn into a fight, Yaxel is the kind of player who swings momentum with a single hustle play. He gives Michigan the toughness and edge that championship teams always seem to have. Adai Mara gives Michigan a completely different dimension as a 7'3" center with real skill. His size changes everything at the rim. Opponents think twice about driving, and he cleans up mistakes with his shot blocking. On offense, Mara isn't just a traditional post big. He can pass from the high post.
7'3", 255, bro. Like I said, it's a shame on me for not being able to catch a Michigan game. But with the NBA going on, and I didn't expect, you know what I'm saying, Michigan to be this damn good. And Michigan State is damn good. Michigan State 9-1. So they're combined 19-1. I will be streaming that Michigan versus Michigan State game. So y'all can count on that, bro. This year I will be doing that, bro. From now on, I'm gonna be doing a lot more college, you know what I'm saying, content as far as Michigan or Michigan State. Because, you know, we all, Michigan Hendo mean Michigan Hendo. Anything Michigan, I'm supporting it. I may not. It could be a volleyball team. If they went 30-0, I'm going to report on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm an NBA channel, but first, we all things Michigan over here for sure.
Hit cutters and operate out of dribble handoffs like a guard in a giant's body. His touch around the basket and ability to stretch the floor a little bit make Michigan's offense incredibly hard to guard. When guards penetrate, throwing it up anywhere near the rim turns into an easy lob opportunity. In March, when possession slow down and half-court execution matters.
I like our guard, Elliot Cadeau. I like Cadeau. He's really fast. I like his passing. Him as a playmaker, I like it. And we have a lot of three-point shooters, too. I watched, like, some extended clips of us. Like, it was like a 30-minute extended clip where I was just watching the game. We guard 5 out very good. And we get in transition a lot. And, bro, maybe it was a fluke, but we were shooting a 3 insane. Maybe it was just that game, but we've been built the ass to everybody. I don't think I've seen a game where we didn't win by at least 25. Like, seriously, bro. I know the first couple games I seen was, you know what I'm saying, up and down, but Michigan is...
Having a skilled towering big like Mara becomes a cheat code. He's the matchup nightmare that forces every opponent to change their game plan. Merez Johnson holds everything together in the front court. He plays with a relentless motor, constantly crashing the boards, diving on the floor, and doing all the gritty things that don't always show up in the box score. Offensively, he's a powerful finisher who thrives on dump-offs, putbacks, and short rolls, punishing teams that overhelp on Michigan's guards. Defensively, he's versatile enough to slide his feet on the perimeter, yet strong enough to battle inside, letting Michigan switch, hedge, and mixed coverages. His presence allows Michigan to always have at least one high-energy defender on the floor who sets...
So we got 6'9", 6'9". We got 7'3", 6'9", 6'9".
the standard for effort. In a tournament setting, when fatigue and pressure hit, Merez is the guy who keeps the team's energy high and intensity consistent. He's the heartbeat of Michigan's toughness identity. Elliot Cadeau is the engine of the offense.
I like him, bro. And I only seen a little bit of him. He might be a small guard, but I like his passing. He's very fast. I like his ball handling, too.
The point guard who makes everything flow. His court vision is elite. He sees passes before they develop and constantly puts teammates in positions to succeed. With shooters and bigs all around him, Cadeau is deadly in ball screens, snaking into the lane and forcing defenses to choose.
That nigga Lauer said, I watched these highlights. They was happy. The Maryland commentators were straight glazing. They had to be Maryland commentators, bro. That couldn't have been a national game, bro. Every time Michigan made a shot or anything, bro, they was Cadeau for 3, Lindenborg for 3. Lindenberg, Mortez Johnson for a layup, Mara for. Maryland. They was literally meat riding. That's how you know we really good, bro.
Between giving up a lob,
Michigan 2023 football championship. Michigan 2026 national champions. Now I know we're gonna have to go through Duke. We're gonna have to go through Duke. I know Purdue is really good. Arizona is really good. Michigan State probably gonna be there at the end. Kansas, I think with Kansas, they I think if Darren Peterson can stay healthy, probably gonna be there. I think like Florida, Duke, like Florida, Duke, Kansas, teams like that. I think those are the teams we really gonna like. Houston, like Houston, Florida, Duke, Arizona. Those are the teams we really might probably have to get through to win the whole thing. I believe, because I think Michigan just keep playing like this, man. We're gonna be a undeniable number 1 seed, probably the number 1 overall seed. Just keep doing
a kick
your
out
thing.
3 or a layup. He plays with great pace, knowing when to push in transition and when to slow it down, and gets Michigan into their sets. Defensively, his quickness and anticipation let him pressure opposing guards and turn mistakes into easy runouts the other way. In March, you need a guard who can stay calm, run the show, and make the right decisions under pressure. And Cadeau checks every one of those boxes. He's the floor general that championship runs are built around. Nimari Burnett brings veteran stability and two-way impact on the perimeter. He's the guy Michigan can put on the opposing team.
So think about this, bro. Lindenberg, 6'9". Mortez Johnson, 6'9". Lara, 7'3". Burnett, 6'5". So that's 3 guys, at least 6'5" or up. A 7-footer. Then you got a traditional 6'1" guard. I wish he was like 6'3" or 6'4". I don't like super small guards unless they excellent passers and unless they excellent passers and they good on defense, like a Chris Paul type. I liked Chris Paul because he was on the smaller side, but he was a tenacious defender and an amazing scorer, and he was an amazing playmaker, and he didn't turn the ball over like that.
Team's best guard and feel confident they'll have to work for every bucket. Offensively, he spaces the floor as a reliable catch-and-shoot threat while still having enough handle to attack, closeouts, and get to the mid-range. His experience in big games matters. He doesn't get sped up, doesn't panic, and understands how to manage momentum swings. Burnett is also a vocal leader, the type who helps get guys organized on both ends of the floor. In tight tournament games, you need someone who can hit a big shot, one possession, and get a key stop the next. Burnett is exactly that kind of steadying presence.
That's what I'm talking about. A two-way player can get a bucket on one end and stop on the other. My favorite type of players are two-way players. I will take the guy that averages 20 and plays elite defense over the guy that averages 27 and 8 assists but is a defensive liability. I'm sorry. That's just always the way I've been. Which is the main reason I would never put a James Harden over a Dwayne Wade. I just wouldn't. Or, you know what I'm saying?
For the Wolverines. Trey McKinney gives Michigan a dynamic wing scorer with real star potential.
6'4".
He can score at all 3 levels, getting downhill, pulling up in the mid-range, and knocking down threes when defenders go under screens. What makes him special is his ability to create his own shot late in the clock, which is viewed.
Trey McKinney from Flint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trey McKinney from Flint. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get to come out of there, man.
In March. When defenses have everything scouted, he's big and strong enough to bully smaller defenders while still quick enough to beat slower ones off the dribble. Defensively, he has the tools to be a plus wing defender, using his frame and length to contest shots and guard multiple positions. McKinney is the guy who can take over a stretch to contest shots and guard multiple positions.
That nigga lost his shoe.
plus wing defender, using his frame and length to contest shots and guard multiple positions.
Oh no, that's my man. He got shook out.
Using his frame and length to contest shots and guard multiple positions.
He slipped like
McKinney is the guy who can take over a stretch of the game with the scoring burst and completely flip the momentum. Every title team has a wing like this who can get a bucket when everything bogs down, and Trey fills that role for Michigan. Who can get a bucket when everything bogs down.
I mean, look at the Steve Smith joint. That's the Steve Smith. Then Jordan did it first, though, I think. Or Jordan used to do it. He did that shit.
And Trey fills that role for Michigan. Roddy Gale is Michigan's X factor, the two-way guard who can swing a game with his energy and versatility. Offensively, he can handle the ball, run secondary pick and rolls, or play off it as a slasher and cutter. He's strong going to the rim and doesn't shy away from contact, which helps him live at the free throw line when defenses get tired. On the defensive side, Gale's length and physicality let him guard both backcourt spots and some wings, giving Michigan lots of lineup flexibility. He's the kind of player who fills up the box score quietly. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, doing a little bit of everything. In the tournament, when matchups change from game to game, having a Swiss Army knife like Gale becomes incredibly valuable. He's the connector who makes every lineup Michigan puts on the floor more dangerous. LJ Kaysen brings instant offense and spacing to the Wolverines' perimeter rotation. He's the kind of guy.
I ain't know his name before now, LJ Kaysen. Listen, forgive me, but the game I watched, bro, he takes some deep-ass threes, and they be cushioning them.
You cannot leave open, because once he sees 1-3 going, he can rip off a quick 9 points in a couple of possessions. Playing alongside creator...
What did I just say? I may not watch Michigan a lot, but as a basketball knower and a guy who prides himself on film and watching the game and being the best way to understand basketball, not watching a damn box score. What did I just say? I said, yo, he takes some deep threes and he be lighting it up, bro. He gets hot quick. His form is money too. Look at his form. Form money. And he just said the same thing. He obviously is more into college. You know, he obviously is a college, you know what I'm saying, content creator.
Like Cadeau and McKinney, Kaysen's shooting forces defenses to stretch out, opening driving lanes for everyone else. He's not just a standstill shooter either. He can come off screens, relocate, and read the floor well enough to make the extra pass when help rotates. Defensively, he competes and uses his positioning to stay solid, making sure he's never the weak link in a lineup. In March Madness, a hot shooter can completely change the outcome of a game, or even a whole region. Kaysen is exactly the kind of flamethrower who can break an opponent's game plan in a matter of minutes.
We got some
Will
dogs.
Cheddar is the ultimate glue guy, a veteran presence in Michigan's front court. He spaces the floor as a stretch forward.
Bro, we got two guards, 6'2" and 6'1", for the backcourt. And the rest of our guys is 6'5", 6'5", 6'8", 6'9", 6'8". We might win it this year, bro. Because what I've been seeing from them, man, and I done did my own little sitting there watching them and watching tape on them. They are very good, bro. They really don't have a weakness. They got size. They got defense. They got three-point shooting. They got creation. They got depth. They got rebounding. Obviously got coaching, Dusty.
Pulling opposing bigs away from the rim and giving drivers more room to operate. His IQ is obvious. He makes smart cuts, sets great screens, and always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Defensively, he battles on the glass and uses positioning and effort to make up for any athletic gaps. Cheddar understands the system, the expectations, and what it takes to win big games, and that experience is invaluable in March. He's the guy who might not lead the team in scoring, but hits the timely three, takes the charge, or gets the crucial rebound. Every championship team needs a Will Cheddar type player who just does whatever the moment requires. When you put it all together, elite size with Mara and Johnson, toughness from Lenenborg, guard play from Cadeau and Burnett, and dynamic wings like McKinney, Gale, Kaysen, and Cheddar, you get a roster built for March. Michigan has answers at every position and multiple ways to win, whether it's a
I agree. And I think that Michigan, they could win it this year, man. Just stay the course. Just stay the course, young fellas. Man, go blue. Go green too, though. I'm out. Peace.